At exactly 3:03 a.m., my security camera recorded me standing outside my apartment. At the same time, another camera showed me sleeping inside. That was the moment reality completely broke. My phone vibrated softly beside my bed in the dark. The glow of the screen lit up my ceiling faintly. I reached for it without thinking. The notification came from my front door camera. It said motion detected. I frowned and unlocked my phone. I tapped the alert and waited for the footage to load. The silence around me felt unusually heavy. Something about the moment felt wrong. The video opened in black and white night vision. The hallway outside my apartment appeared empty at first. The camera angle was unchanged. Then a figure stepped into view slowly. He stopped directly in front of my door. My breath caught instantly. The man stood completely still. His posture looked stiff and unnatural. He didn't move at all. I leaned closer to the screen. My heart started pounding. The face became clearer. It was me. Same face, same clothes, same expression. Even the way he stood looked identical. It didn't make sense. I replayed the clip again carefully. The figure didn't move during the entire recording. He just stood there. I checked the timestamp on the footage. It clearly showed 3:03 a.m. I glanced at my clock. It read 3:04 a.m. Only 1 minute had passed. My hands started to feel cold. Something was wrong. I slowly turned my head toward my bedroom. The door was slightly open. The darkness inside felt deeper. I got out of bed quietly. The floor felt colder than usual. My breathing became heavier. I walked toward my bedroom door slowly. Each step felt heavier than normal. My heartbeat echoed in my ears. I pushed the door open slightly. The hallway inside my apartment was empty. Nothing moved. I stepped out carefully. The living room was dimly lit. Everything looked normal. I turned toward the front door. It was still closed. The lock hadn't moved. I approached it slowly. My hand hovered over the handle. I hesitated. I checked the lock carefully. It was secured from the inside. No one had opened it. I stepped back slowly. My mind was racing. The camera showed me outside. I grabbed my phone again and opened the live feed. The hallway appeared on screen. It looked empty. I stared at it for several seconds. Nothing moved. Everything felt still. Then something shifted at the far end. A shadow moved slightly. My chest tightened. The shadow slowly stepped forward into the light. My breathing stopped. It became clearer. It was me again, standing outside my apartment, looking directly into the camera. Completely still, I felt a wave of fear move through my body. The version of me didn't blink. He just stared. Then slowly, he raised his hand. He touched the door. I froze instantly. A soft knock echoed through my apartment. 3 slow taps. My heart pounded violently. I didn't move. Another knock came, louder this time. The sound filled the silence. My phone vibrated again. A new notification appeared. It came from my indoor camera. I opened it immediately. The feed showed my bedroom, and I was still sleeping there. My body lay on the bed, completely still, not moving. I felt my stomach drop. My breathing became uneven. I looked at myself on the screen. I slowly turned my head toward the bedroom. The door was still open slightly. Darkness filled the space. I walked toward it slowly. My legs felt weak. My heart was racing. I pushed the door open fully. The bed was empty. I froze. I looked back at my phone. The camera still showed me sleeping, but the bed in front of me was empty. My hands started shaking. The video feed glitched slightly. The image flickered. My sleeping body twitched. Then it slowly sat up. My heart stopped. The version of me on the camera turned its head toward the lens. Its eyes looked directly at me through the screen. Then it smiled. A slow, unnatural smile. I dropped the phone in shock. It hit the floor with a sharp sound. The screen flickered. I picked it up again quickly. My hands were trembling. The feed was still active. The bed was empty again. Nothing was there. I stepped backward, slowly. My breathing was fast and uneven. The apartment felt wrong. The knocking at the door started again. Louder, more aggressive. The handle moved slightly. A soft click echoed. My heart nearly stopped. My phone vibrated again. A message appeared. From my own number? Don't open the door. My chest tightened. Another message appeared. You're not the real one? I stared at the words. My mind couldn't process them. Fear flooded my body. The knocking became louder. Open the door, a voice said. It sounded exactly like me. Every detail matched perfectly. My phone vibrated again. He wants to come in? I stepped backwards slowly. My breathing was out of control. My legs felt weak. The door slammed suddenly. The entire apartment shook. The sound echoed loudly. Then silence. Complete silence. Seconds passed. I didn't move. My phone buzzed again. Checked the outside camera. I opened the feed slowly. The hallway appeared. Empty. I exhaled slowly. Then the camera glitched. For a split second, I saw something behind me. I turned slowly and saw myself standing there.